This week we're talking about donors. We want to consider both the topics of donor recruitment and donor development. As we think about our donors, we want to think about the campaigns we're running and how many donors it's going to take to successfully support that campaign. Who are the donors? Where do they come from? How do we describe those individuals? We talked about market segmentation last week and are going to continue on that topic this week as we look at the demographics involved in our donors, the age, their background, their experience. Who are the people most likely to give to the Salvation Army? Then, considering the various segments we have, we want to consider how do we contact them? Are the methods currently being used by your Corps, such as mail appeals or Facebook, the most effective ways to reach the market segments that you're interested in? And then what's the message that we're reaching out to both new donors and existing donors with? Messaging becomes very important as we help donors understand what the mission of the Salvation Army is and how their gift is going to help fulfill that mission. Oftentimes we think of fundraising campaigns as ways to meet our needs, the financial needs we have of an organization, the ways that we can then better serve the people that come to a Corps. But we also have to remember that fundraising is about matching up the need that the donor has with the activities and operations of the Salvation Army. We need to listen to our potential donors so that we understand who they are and what it is they want to support. So there's not a mismatch between money given and expectations. That leads to dissatisfied donors and makes it very hard to develop them over the long run. Our textbook looks at it as a donor development pyramid. An article I gave you to read looks at it more as a funnel, where we have a lot of people start at the top and they work their way down to being major givers at the bottom. And whichever way we consider it, we want to think about how we develop a one-time donor or infrequent donors into lifelong partners with the Salvation Army, people who will use their time, their talents, their gifts to support the mission of the Salvation Army and the ministry of the Salvation Army. We also want to consider, as we think about donor development, how we encourage and support loyalty among our donors and what sort of feedback we need to give them, what sort of ways we need to connect with them in order to develop a loyal following of people that financially support the activities of the Salvation Army. Those will be the topics we take up this week. I look forward to working with you.